Let's move on to the Sugar Bowl and a program in Alabama that went out there and didn't look great early, but then turned it on. And that was a dominant performance. Alabama is one of the best teams in the country. Nobody disputes that. I still stand by exactly what I said last week. I do think that this is a very disappointing season for Alabama and Alabama fans. I don't think that there's any way around that based on the expectations that they had coming into the season. Now, you could say that, hey, the expectations were wrong. Well, that's fine, but they were universal. Obviously, the expectations are high within the program. We know that, all right? Nick Saban expects to win every game. He expects to win every championship. That's the process. That's what he wants to do, is win every single day. It was not just internally, though. It wasn't just their fan base. It wasn't just, SEC media that thought Alabama was going to be good. We all thought Alabama was going to be good. In fact, even Vegas put them as the biggest favorite to win the national championship from preseason perspective since, the Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart USC team. So they fell woefully short of expectations, albeit in two outstanding games. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this at length, by the way. You look at what it took to beat Alabama, and it was significant from both LSU and from Tennessee. And those environments were electric. The play was phenomenal, and it took plays at the end, a knuckle puck kick to beat them at Tennessee, a 2-point conversion in LSU. And so this Alabama team was clearly very good, and this was a K-State team that was totally overmatched. K-State is an overachieving program, right? They overachieved by winning the Big 12 championship. They overachieved most of the year. I love Deuce Vaughn, by the way. I think Deuce is going to be a really good pro. But when you look at that team, they just did not have what you need to have in order to go beat Alabama or even stay with Alabama, in particular when Bama is motivated and they've got their full complement of players, which they did. I'm a big believer that these players need to do what they feel is necessary for them, their team, their future. And so I'm fully in support of all of those stars, including Bryce Young, going out there and making the choice to go play. And it was fun to get to watch him one last time. It really was. I wish we could see all these kids play, in their bowl game. But listen, I'm not going to begrudge them the opportunity to make the decision of what they think is best for their future. Now, having said that about Alabama, this dominant win, can it propel them? Yes, it can. Is it going to be a changing of the guard at Alabama? Yes, it absolutely is. Now, what they can rest on is that they have done this time and time again. Remember, since Nick Saban won his first title at Alabama, they have not gone 3 years without a title. All right, so next year is that year. All right, the biggest drought that they've had has been 2 seasons. They don't win it for 2 years, and then they win it in that third year. And that's what they're coming up on. So now, what have we seen? Well, Georgia won it last year by beating Alabama. Alabama did not get back to the playoff this year. Okay, so that's 2 years in a row, and it might be 2 straight Georgia national championships. But the precedent has been set that over cycles of recruits, Nick Saban has proven that he's one of the only guys really throughout history that can win national championships over the cycle of multiple recruiting classes. He's done it with every single recruiting class that he has recruited to Alabama. It's actually staggering to see the success and the longevity that he's had. And we're coming up on that, right? So next year is going to be the third year in the cycle. We'll see if Alabama can come and win a championship, and they're going to have to do that with a brand new quarterback, a brand new leader on defense, and some new stars. Do I think they're going to be good? Yeah, they're going to be damn good. There's no doubt in my mind. Again, because Saban has proven that he's one of the rare, if not only, in particular in the modern day, one of the only guys that can win at the top end national championships over multiple cycles of recruiting classes. And so he's going to be trying to do that here in the next couple of years. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.